They did this like just straight up movie. Yes. So I figured we would cover that, and the reason is not just because it's obviously fake and gay, but it's like it's so fake and gay that almost everyone knows it's fake. Really real and all this. Okay. Why do they lie? Why do
Hit
they
a vape
say
before that?
The audience into faking my breath by hitting a vape and exhaling it on the camera. That isn't true at all. It's objectively not true. So it not being true means that you're saying
I objectively didn't hit a vape and like fake my breath, bro. I would never do that. That makes
there's
no sense.
obviously it doesn't take a genius to put the pattern together here. There's obviously a deception underneath all this in terms of what they claim is actually up there or what's very obvious is that this was largely staged. This is all like a publicity stunt, right? And that they're intentionally lying to people and misleading them, making them think that they went to Antarctica, and because they're lying so overtly about what it is. You feel me?
This is a massive, massive, massive operation.
Omission, very tactfully worded scripts, so where they lead you into believing that they're to Antarctica, man. Send me to fake space.
I just noticed he wears these earpieces in his, at least in this video, these last videos. I don't know if he has always done this. Has anybody else seen these suspect-looking CIA earpieces? I mean, we know that he has a script. We hear him repeat it over and over. We hear him and see his eyes literally reading off of a screen all the time. Even in Discord, there's no way in these debates that he has that it's not a pre-scripted on both sides debate. It's pretty obvious for anyone who's paying attention.
It's when they can't keep the truth from coming out. Like, it's inevitable that some of it's going to come out, right? Limited hangout, partial hangout is a tactic used in media relations. So, again, according to the deputy director of the CIA, it's spy jargon for a favorite and frequently used gimmick of the clandestine professionals when their veil of secrecy is shredded and they can no longer rely on a phony cover story to misinform the public. They resort to admitting, sometimes even volunteering, some of the truth while still managing to withhold the key and damaging facts in this case. The public's so intrigued by a little bit of truth that they're getting that they don't actually see the most damning facts, right? It's an important concept. This is when you start to get into there are clearly going to therefore be agents in place that you're going to see on podcasts or you're going to see, in the media realm, certainly when it comes to like Fox News and stuff like that, CNN, right? We know the CIA has liaisons in there. So when they start to reveal certain pieces of information, that's what it is. So if you see someone that always only goes so far, they keep you just like in this little perfect warm gray area. They don't reveal. They'll come back and they'll be presented as if like truth tellers that are revealing all the secrets, and they'll even volunteer and bring things to you. They don't ever hit the conclusions. Right? They don't ever keep going. There's also, you can't just assume that people are agents because they also fall for the propaganda. But not to get too side.
The irony of this coming from him is, I mean, I don't think he realized that he turned into a comedy channel like real quick. I mean, maybe he's always been a comedy channel. I haven't been watching him very long, so this is great.
So Antarctica, potentially similar in this case, where it's like such a pristine place that isn't seen often that you have nothing to compare it to. And so, I mean, that is like a real possibility. I will say that. I experienced that
The
first.
sun was higher in elevation than expected. I don't know. We measured it. I don't think I ever got a measurement higher. I thought it was higher, then I ended up measuring it.
So I missed this the last time that I was going through this video, but I don't remember any measurements being released from him. Does anybody else? I don't know. Fill me in if I missed something.
So for one, I want to tell you guys about the data. A lot of people are saying, why haven't you just dropped the data? Why haven't you dropped the data? I will share my screen in just a second. I'm kind of afraid to even pull it up, but I can show you maybe this screenshot here real fast. So I've been around the clock, and just so people know, claiming that I've just been hiding and scared or not answering. I've been publicly accessible on Discord for hours and hours and hours each day, consecutive days, answering all.
So just a reminder, that screenshot was never shared. The telemetry data was never revealed, along with the hours and hours of footage that he claimed to be downloading, which was not his footage, and he admitted that it was not his footage, that it was Duffy's. So what all are we paying this person for? He claims that we owe him, that he did this for us. And I just think it's really funny that this is his new profile picture. He looks nothing like this guy.
We're not monetized over here anyway, Zero. How's it going? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, obviously took a break, long break, and thought about coming back a couple times. Thought about never coming back, to be honest. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to do going forward. And if I was planning on doing this as my comeback stream for a while.
He's not monetized? Why do I see ads every time I click one of his videos? And like all throughout his videos, I thought that meant you were monetized. I don't know. And he knocks himself out once again. In one breath, he says that, you know, he's been battling, debating whether or not he's going to keep on making videos or not. And then a few minutes later, admits that he had been planning this stream the whole time.
And I don't know if you guys saw, I did start a little, I don't want, can't really say too much about it, or I don't want to right now. But I started a Ko-fi goal because we have a pretty serious issue that I have to take care of, that I have to come up with a pretty large sum of funds for very quickly. So yeah, I started a goal. It's a pretty serious personal situation. Be traveling again to see family at the end of the week. So next week's going to be rough. I will be gone multiple days. Well, I'll try and pop a stream off. Actually, going to the podcast in Texas was pretty expensive out of pocket. So if someone wants to help a brother out with that, help a brother make the podcast appearances, I'm not going to be mad at you. It was like expensive. It cost like freaking 900 something bucks, with the plane tickets and all this. So,
Man, that 900 something bucks would make him 900 and something bucks closer to his personal emergency being taken care of. It seems strange that somebody would be planning trips to visit family, and which I'm sure also costs a pretty penny, like other than just the live stream. Like I get he's got to promote his stuff, but if it's costing you money to make your videos the way that he claims, maybe he should get a job. I don't know. Just saying, maybe drive, do some door dashing. That's what I do.
Like, it sucks because I'm actually trying to once again put them before me and just trying to be selfless, be diligent. And it's like, I think some people may actually have been deceived. We should know about those people. It's much better they have a target on them now. We understand that they're on a list that can't be trusted.
So there's a list. I knew it. I knew they had a list. Oh, I wonder if it's the same list of people that make bad posts on Facebook in the UK and get like arrested for making a bad post. It all makes so much sense now. They want to throw out personal attacks and things that never happened and try to distract from the actual point and from the actual claims that are being made and the observations and things. They don't know how to just address that, so instead they attack, and it's really obvious, and they just keep showing us their true colors. So
people, it's much better they have a target on them now. We understand that they're on a list that can't be trusted. They act just like anti-flat earthers. They don't somehow get a pass because they know the earth is flat. Like, congratulations, you found out that water can't reflect perfectly 1-to-1 unless it's flat. Oh my gosh, you found out water lays flat. Wow, you must be a genius. Like, no, it's not how it works. I mean, I think that you should be very careful and tread lightly if you had some of these.
Tread lightly, huh? Man, that sounds like some high school shit right there. Like, what are you guys gonna do? What's the FU Corps, cult mafia gonna do? Spread more false rumors about people and keep avoiding the actual topics that are brought up? Because that's, just showing us your true colors, how intellectually dishonest you clowns actually are. So if you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen.
Fed up with these people. I did all this for you guys. I took all kinds of bullets for you guys. I was away from my family for you guys. I spent money I don't have for you guys. I'm in a tricky financial situation right now for you guys. I was super delirious and tired and got no sleep for you guys. I got super sick, came home, and am still sick for you guys. I immediately got right back to work after I got back from Tennessee, for you guys. I constantly downloaded, exported videos around the clock, asking people to help me. They've all seen it. They've experienced. I've shared the screen for you guys. I've been on Discord accessible for hours and hours and hours every single day, answering all the questions, all the slander, all the accusations, sharing my screen, showing receipts for you guys. I did this stream for 4.5 hours for you guys, and I'm going to go on Candace Owens and other big platforms and truly represent Flat Earth for you guys and debunk the globe better than most of you guys ever could for you guys.
Wow, debunk the globe better than most of you guys could. Like, I've heard countless flat earthers and discords and hangouts that debunk the globe way more eloquently than you do, and they don't sound like a pompous prick either. So, you know, you're not special. We see your earpiece. We see your eyes reading the screen. We know you got scripts. We know you pre-plan all your little debates with only specific people where both sides know what the questions are and what the answers are. And you know, you're just a freaking actor, dude. Just like all the people that you talk shit about. Like, you are just like them. That's why you're so triggered by us, because we see through you.
19. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who breathes out lies will perish. Proverbs 19:9.